Hey, welcome to my online home, The Correspondante. My name is Monique, and I'm an international journalist and the creator of the site. I founded the site from my last home of Liberia, West Africa, where I got my start as a foreign correspondent covering topics like politics and gender issues for The Voice of America and the BBC. And I created The Correspondante because I wanted to have my own platform where I could share stories about my life in Africa. But today, my vision for the brand is for it to be a larger online destination providing culture and lifestyle content for the globetrotting women. My brand is for women who want happy and fulfilling lives in a foreign country. It's for women who are determined to lead successful international careers and are looking for a little support and guidance along the way. Ultimately, it's for the woman who is committed to improving herself and is using travel to drive that self transformation. I'm committed to helping that woman because I am that woman. In 2017, I left my native home of New York for West Africa because I wanted to be a new version of myself. I wanted to change. I needed to change. I'd wanted to be an international journalist ever since I was in college, but I abandoned my dream as I was graduating because I was depressed and unsure of how to make it happen. Then life took me into a storm that brought me face to face with my own mortality, and it pushed me to do something radically different. So when I first arrived in Liberia, I'd never lived abroad before. In fact, I'd never even been to Africa before. But I chose Liberia because of my interest in its culture and because of my aspirations as a writer. And I'm really glad to say that Liberia took me on an incredible, formative adventure. It was an experience that gave me the career boost and the clarity about my path that I really needed. But it also refined me as a woman because it taught me things about myself and about the world around me that I never would have learned if I'd never left New York. So there were a lot of things that went right in my first chapter of living abroad, but there were a lot of things that went wrong too. And by sharing my stories and the lessons that I learned from that first experience of living abroad, my goal is to provide other young women with support and a sense of community as they deal with the good, the bad, and the ugly of their travel journeys too. So if you're looking to move abroad or are already doing it and need a little support along the way, you've come to the right place. Moving abroad is hard. Creating a life abroad is harder. But don't worry, you're not alone. Think of me as your digital companion. I'm your girlfriend who is still figuring it all out and is constantly evolving just like you. But I'm here to keep you motivated and inspired and entertained in your journey by telling you all the crazy and heartwarming stories from mine. I am here to share the lessons that I learned the hard way so that you don't have to. Right now, I'm back in my home of New York preparing for my next chapter of living abroad while also developing the brand and pursuing my career as a journalist from the US. But every month you can expect to find installments from the Moringa Diary series in which I tell stories from my life in Liberia. And you can also expect to find lifestyle content made just for the female expat in mind. In addition to that, you can look out for think pieces and personal essays in which I'll be writing about my favorite topics in culture and current events. Make sure to subscribe to the monthly newsletter so that you can watch new and exclusive episodes of my vlog series, In My Feelings, where I talk very vulnerably about my journey as a journalist and my efforts in developing the brand. And it's also a place where you'll get special motivational content made just for you. And don't forget to subscribe to The Correspondant on social media. The blog's handle is @thecor.com on all of its platforms. Thank you so much for watching, and happy travels.